Have you ever felt a deep yearning to connect with your roots? For many descendants of Africa, there's a profound pull to return to the continent, to reclaim what was lost through centuries of forced displacement. But what happens when the dream of returning to Africa clashes with the reality of living there? Today, I want to delve into the complex journey of those who make the pilgrimage back to their ancestral homeland, exploring the challenges and the rewards of relocating to Africa. So guys, welcome to Africa Good Life. My name is Abby, and this channel is your source for diverse insights on moving to the Gambia. If you find the information valuable, we encourage you to subscribe, hit the button and drop a comment. Your feedback matters and we are eager to hear from you. Thank you so much for dropping by. The idea of Africa being our birthright resonates deeply with many from the diaspora. It's been a calling from our ancestors, a beckoning to reclaim our heritage and find a sense of belonging that eludes us in the West. Yes, the utopia envisioned by some may not always align with the lived experience of those who make the journey. While Ghana, for instance, has extended a warm, welcoming hand to descendants of Africans taken from the continent, the reality for many African Americans and Caribbeans living there falls short of expectation. Struggle with acceptance, cultural assimilation often leads to a sense of disillusionment. Despite feeling a close connection to Africa, not all Africans may reciprocate or acknowledge the same kinship. Many expats find themselves grappling with the clash of cultures, misunderstanding, and misplaced trust. The attempt to impose Western values onto African societies can lead to friction and, in extreme cases, tragic consequences. Like some of those we've seen recently in the Gambia. It is essential to approach the journey to Africa with open eye and a willingness to learn, rather than expectation of instant acceptance or the imposition of our own values. Expats often encounter challenges in navigating the intricate social fabric of African communities. Cultural norms, traditions, and expectations may differ significantly from what they're accustomed to in the West. This can lead to a feeling of isolation, frustration, and a longing for the familiarity of home. Moving to another country like the Gambia and attempting to change or criticize its culture can present significant challenges and potentially lead to negative outcomes. Firstly, every culture has its own unique customs, traditions, and values that have shaped them by history, geography, and social dynamics. So when individuals come from another country to move to the Gambia with intentions of imposing their own cultural norms or criticizing Gambian traditions, it can evoke strong reactions from the local population, especially if you go on social media and air your views. Attempting to change Gambian culture aggressively can lead to resentment and resistance among locals. They may feel that their way of life is being devalued or disrespected, causing friction and tension between the newcomers and the native population. This can create social divisions and hinder integration efforts as trust and mutual respect are eroded. Moreover, criticizing Gambian culture without a deep understanding of its historical context and societal norms can be perceived as ignorant and insensitive. It disregards the complexity and richness of the culture, which may have evolved over centuries, and oversimplifies it through an outsider's perspective. Because no matter how much we feel, that we are entitled and that we are Africans, we've still got a very long way to go to achieve whatever was lost. And all of this will not be gained in this generation. Instead of imposing changes or criticisms, a more respectful and effective approach would involve engaging with the local community, listening to their perspectives, and seeking to understand their values and traditions. By building relationships and fostering dialogues, newcomers can contribute positively to the cultural exchange process, while we are also learning and adapting to the new environment. Furthermore, embracing cultural diversity enriches the society and promotes mutual understanding and appreciation. So rather than trying to change Gambian culture to fit into a foreign mold, newcomers can celebrate the differences and find common ground that allows for coexistence and collaboration. Moving to another country like the Gambia requires humility, empathy, and willingness to engage with the local culture in a respectful manner. By doing so, newcomers can foster positive relationships and contribute to the enrichment of both their lives and the communities they join. So we go back to Africa, we believe we're going to be accepted and everything is going to fall into place. That romanticized notion of Africa is a utopian paradise which can mask the harsh realities of everyday life. Economic challenges, political instability, and limited access to essential services are prevalent issues that expats must contend with. The idealized image of Africa as a haven or tranquility and abundance may not always correspond to the lived experience of those who call it home. However, despite the hurdles, living in Africa can be a profoundly rewarding experience. The opportunities to reconnect to one's roots, immerse oneself into a vibrant culture, and contribute to community development are invaluable aspects of the expat's journey. It is a chance to rediscover the part of oneself that may have been lost or forgotten and forge a more meaningful connection with the people who share a common heritage. It is, however, essential to approach this journey with a realistic perspective. While it is great to answer the calls of the ancestors and reconnect with one's past, it is crucial not to view Africa through rose-colored glasses. Yes, it's a great learning experience, but we must acknowledge that we have lost a significant part of our culture due to slavery, which cannot fully be regained in a short span of time. Assimilation and acceptance within African communities may also pose challenges, as many Africans may not readily accept us as fellow Africans. So, working through the complexity of identity, belonging, and cultural integration requires patience, humility, and a willingness to embrace the joys and the struggles of the expat's journey. It's about striking a delicate balance between honoring our heritage and respecting the realities of present-day African experience. By approaching the journey with an open heart and a willingness to learn, expats can forge a meaningful connection, foster mutual understanding, and contribute positively to the diverse tapestry of African society. In addition, expats should refrain from imposing their own values on African communities. Attempting to change Africa according to Western standards is not only disrespectful but counterproductive. Africans may not appreciate such attempts, and it could lead to resentment and further alienation. So, one of the important lessons that we should take from this video is that we should exercise caution and avoid being too trusting or gullible. Participant observation, where one can learn by learning and observing and adapting to the local customs and norms, is crucial. It is essential to remain silent and observant, intervening only in the face of abuse or injustices happening to yourself or others. And you have to be wise when approaching matters such as these. So if you're considering making the journey back to Africa, it is essential to approach it with an open heart and a realistic perspective. While reconnecting with your roots can be a profoundly enriching experience, it is crucial not to romanticize Africa or expect it to fulfill all of your dreams and desire. Instead, embrace the journey as a learning experience. Be open to new perspectives and be prepared to navigate the challenges with patience and resilience. By doing so, you can embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery, cultural immersion, and a meaningful connection with your ancestral homeland. So guys, thank you for watching today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave your comments. Until next time, one love.